Hello everyone, welcome to Creem's channel. Finally, we have a channel here on YouTube. I'm super excited about that. Music for that of congratulations. We decided to share our journey here. I think that you are going to enjoy seeing what we are building on an everyday basis. We are going to not only share the wins and the good times, the good parts, we also want to share you all the challenges, all the crazy stuff that happens, and more often than not, us firefighting and putting down some fires. There's a lot of fires. It's a hot place around here. We're super happy that you decided to join us and that you clicked on the video and that you are here with us right now. We decided to share the journey of us building a 1 billion unicorn startup out of here from Estonia, from Europe, and it's going to be very cool from here on forward. So our goal here is to be really completely as transparent. If you are watching this channel, you most likely already visited our webpage and our website. You most likely saw that we have the most transparent pricing on the market and the most transparent operation as well. In the future, we have a lot of plans on being even more transparent around what happens inside of the company and even on the business itself. But coming back to those beginnings, in October, like I was saying, we started with just two people, me and Alec. You can see Alec Aquaman here, face. And we started really with a prototype, with an MVP, and we were just two people. We soon realized that, hey, we were getting too many users for only two people. And obviously that's a great place to be. But things started exploding and exploding badly. Servers started to crash. Things started to misbehave and behave in ways that we couldn't explain. And obviously, when you are building an MVP, you want to ship fast. So you take engineering decisions that allow you to ship fast, right? But it was time to change. All those bombs exploding, they had to go away. So we decided to actually get that momentum, take that momentum of so many users, so many people talking about us, and raise funding. We were putting 16 hours per day. It was quite an insane workload, and we just hired two people, and we're going to expand up to 6 people until the end of the year. That's the goal. We really believe that actually with 6 people, we would be able to compete with startups, with other teams that are 20, 35 people. And there's a reason for that. Right now, how many of you have heard that phrase, OpenAI killed my startup? Yes, the market at the moment is moving extremely fast. The dynamics and the flexibility that is required for teams to actually thrive on the current market are much more important. And taking those decisions in a much faster way with an aligned team is very, very important at the moment. We raised 1.8 million euros for our pre-seed in July. We are super happy about that. We have great investors. In fact, Praktika Capital is an investment company based in Lithuania with their HQ in there. And I first met Tim in Tartu, Estonia. He actually flew to just had a lunch with me for 30 minutes. When he told me, yo, I'm there tomorrow just to chat with you for a lunch in 30 minutes, I knew, hey, I need to listen to this guy and see what's up. So it was super cool lunch. We vibed from the beginning, and I'm super happy that we chose them as partners for us going forward as well. With that fundraising, obviously, there's a lot of plans that we have for the future on how to actually use that capital and those funds. As I mentioned, we were not able to then build content and build everything that we wanted to do with only the two of us. So we decided to start expanding the team as well. And we brought a go-to-market engineer, which is Andre. Super cool guy. In fact, he is behind the camera right now helping me record this video. And also Toms as a COO. Super cool guy from Latvia. Just onboarded this week with us as well. We decided to not do a remote first startup. We decided to bring everyone into the office. In fact, Andre and Toms, for example, they are not from Estonia. We relocated them to Estonia, so we wanted to have everyone together in the same place. Having that real unit type of feeling, it would not be possible to have that on that first stage with a remote team. For us, it's much easier for us to communicate. It's much easier for us, for example, to ask help about something that we are working on, that we have maybe to deliver, or to talk with a merchant and with a customer. So this is super important for us. We really want to build this as a special place. We just got the PS5 and put the TV. We're going to have a couple other cool stuff. In fact, we even went to buy some beers as well to leave on the fridge of the office. So in summary, we really want that vibe of coziness, of an environment that invites not only curiosity and challenge, but also fun at the same time. And this is where we're building towards and why we decided to build the office in the first place. Right now, one of the big priorities that we have on the company is really being able to bring an entrepreneurship-minded designer, and not only with a mindset of entrepreneurship, but also with an engineering background. We are hiring for a design engineer, not a product designer or a traditional quote-unquote designer that you would find in a lot of other companies and a lot of other organizations. But we want this person to not only take care of the UX and the design and the vibes and feel overall of the platform for the users, but also to avoid that Figma to engineer handover that has already caused so much pain for us in the past. And we believe that it's going to also be something that will dramatically improve our efficiency as well when building new functionality, when building anything on the platform. So you can really think about it as what you are a lot of startups use now called Shed CM. You are most likely aware of it. We want to build an internal component library as well for Creem, but we want this person, the designer, to also take ownership of not only thinking and planning that component library, but also executing and building it. And we heard this term recently, which sounds very, very interesting, which is the front end of the front end, right? So building those components with the correct interfaces, with the correct Tailwind classes to make sure that we can simply take that component, use it somewhere in a screen, in a workflow, and not really worry about translating that Figma design into actual code and components itself. Well, the first hire that we did was a go-to-market engineer, and you might be thinking and asking yourself, what even is a go-to-market engineer? That's actually a great question if you ask me. A go-to-market engineer is really a marketing or growth person with engineering background that not only is able to build those marketing loops or those funnels, but also understand, especially in our case, how our customers and our merchants actually integrate into the platform, what's their developer experience, and what they need to be able to reduce that friction between the point and moment that they decide to start using Creem and when they are actually integrated and using the platform itself, right? But this is going to be a very reoccurring theme that you're going to see with our hires and people that are going to be joining the team. We want to hire everyone from an engineering background. Even, for example, the COO, we needed someone that had engineering background as well, because we wanted to avoid that day-old question of how many engineers can I have on my team to help me automate that process. So we want people that are both able to take ownership of those processes, but also be able to execute the improvements, the automations, everything that improves the quality and the speed of our product for our final merchants. So that's a very bold take that we're taking now on building this organization. And hey, there's no other way to see if this is going to work out or not, other than following our journey and seeing more and more of this product that we're building, right? So stay tuned on next episodes. We're going to see if that's actually a superpower for us to have, and we're going to share every step of the way with you as well on this channel. And speaking of that goal, are we going to reach it or not? The only way to find out is really if you subscribe, like, and share as well, and follow us on this journey. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. This is the first video of many. I hope to see you here again a lot of times, and I see you soon. Bye bye.